Talk to me about that internship. I know you didn't learn much, you said, but like you had to go all the way to Australia. Why not? Why were you only looking like initially in the local area? Why weren't you looking for like internships and just because in like New York or the West Coast or something like that where
I
there's
tried.
lots?
I mean,
You
New
did.
York, yeah. I mean, New York was my first goal. So I mean, remember, I'm a sophomore. I don't
Yeah.
have
So
any
sophomore is almost impossible, non-target. Like,
exactly like
yeah.
yeah, sophomore non-target, no connections in finance whatsoever. Like, father's a doctor, don't have like extended family members in the industry, so
Hmm.
like really like cannot have any more of a disadvantage. I think at least as a sophomore.
Hmm.
Um, and so yeah, I tried New York, I tried the West Coast, I tried Texas, I tried Chicago, like all of your main and like second tier investment banking hotspots.
Hmm.
Um, didn't have any luck, and that's like when I tried to go regional, and like a lot of the banks in
How were
Colorado.
you doing that outreach initially? Like that, were you doing
Oh
LinkedIn?
yeah, sometimes LinkedIn, a lot of emails, a lot of like trying to guess the email convention. So like sending like 6 or 7 different types of emails to the same person, or seven of the same emails to different email addresses for one individual. And as a sophomore, my hit rate was like almost zero, almost zero. And I knew it. Like I read a lot on Wall Street Oasis that that like you're gonna have a lot of roadblocks, and like you can't be disheartened by that.
Yeah.
And like if you want it, like you just gotta be persistent.
Looking back, do you feel like you could have maybe like your pitch could have been tailored better or something like that? Or do you feel like it's just nature of the beast where like you're a sophomore, you're like have no ties to anywhere, you have no experience in your resume. It's just that's how it's going to be.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, as a sophomore, I don't think I could have changed anything. Like,
Yeah.
given the hand
Do
that
you
I
feel
was
like if you had known freshman year and started in networking freshman year and like done more phone calls without asking for an internship, do you think that may have been able to lead you?
perhaps, yeah. I mean, like at the end of the day, like even as a sophomore, you really don't know much, at
Yeah.
least from a technical standpoint. Like you don't really understand finance still. Like you only really start to refine that knowledge as you get older. So like maybe if I had done more outreach, like more cold emails or more cold calling, or just like trying to develop my network more,
Yeah.
maybe that could have helped a little bit. And I wouldn't have had to go to the other side of the world to get an internship for 2 months.